Right, hello and welcome to round 6, I believe it is, of the Cgprl. We are here today with the Williams 1992 FW14B at Japan. So, hopefully we can have some good racing, and we are joined here by a very ill Yannick and also Yano again. So,
Shut the fuck up, I'm not ill.
You know, he's perfectly fine, but
yeah,
they're here.
Perfect voice like ever.
Exactly, always perfect. But yeah, we're about to get going now for the race or qualifying rather, and then hopefully we'll have a good race. But currently, as it stands, we've only got. I don't know why that is, Yano, so I'm not sure. But currently, there's only 8 races, so at this stage, if no one else joins, basically Kurt has already won the championship. So we'll have to see what happens with that, but
no, I will get him disqualified, so
yeah. Oh, that's a good point. If he gets disqualified, he won't score any points, but he has to come 8th,
yeah.
finish 8th, get a point, and then
a great tactical race. I have to try to disqualify someone else.
Right, I'm gonna ready up to spectate, and then
why is Felipe there?
He's away today, I think so.
Yeah, but his little brother is playing again on his account.
I know, Felipe's got a test or something, and then his brother plays on his PS4 account.
It's better than you have the doctor in the mid-race, so. Why? What do you mean with has to go away?
Right, just loading into the qualifying session now. Well, about to see what the weather is like. Yeah, no, with when you're spectating, it doesn't come up with the video. Basically Scott, he only needs one more point to win the championship. If he comes 8th, he.
It's a wet race at the start.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I'm so bad at classic cars driving in the wet.
Damn, are you there? Sam, where are you?
The Williams is just like a truck if you're not driving, but you can hear the engine just like a truck. Here are the trucks.
Yeah, I don't like this car. Sam, where are you? I can't hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. But anyway, here we are in Japan. Got our lovely FW14B's Nitro championship winning car from 1992 out on track for 8 of them.
I hate this car, I can't drive this.
I quite like it.
Oh look, Curtis spied me.
Yes? Oh wow. Such a nice car, the RB6. I absolutely love it.
I love it.
I think I won my first online race in that car a while back. Such a good car.
I love it too, especially in Spa.
Yeah.
Come and watch me. I will wait for Curtis now and crash him.
Right, we're on board with Yannick. He's going slow, coming to 130R.
Curtis, come on. Look, he's waiting too on the straight. No one's know what they want to do. come on. Hurt us, yeah. No, he's coming. He's coming.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, Yannick. What's gonna happen here? Oh, there's a car in the background.
I will just block his lap.
Kurt's backed off a little bit. He's got a bit of space. Kurt is right behind Matt, Yo to speak right now. So in the slipstream
I
coming
think
to
I
the
will-
long
I think I
sweeping
will
left
receive a
right hander.
penalty for
It's
that.
turn one. There's car off wide. That's Matt. We're gonna carry on with the championship leader Kurt as he comes through the S's for the first time now. He's got a moving
I think
chicane
I
in
will
front
get-
of him. That is Yannick. So we'll see what happens with that one.
Yeah, I will receive a penalty for that. Definitely.
Almost certainly, yes, but we will see as who is in a fast lap. I believe Scott's on one at the moment. I'll follow on board with him for now as he comes to 130R. A little bit wide on the exit, but that's fine. Coming to the chicane. Nice line there. And through the final corner, I guess you could say, final kink, and it's a 1 minute 39.2, so not the best lap. I believe they were doing 1 minute 37s in practice on time trial, but Terry goes faster now, 1 minute 38.9. What an awesome camera through turn 1 that is actually. Do you see Terry come through as well? That is great. Duco 1 minute 40.7, that's not exactly competitive, but we'll see who's coming round. Casper's had a moment, he's off at turn 1 that is, so on his first flying lap by the looks of it. Okay, so Yano's coming back out.
One thing I don't get, I just went to time trial. There is setup, I've saved it, and now
Oh dear. 1 minute 39 for Yannick there, for 39.4. Matt puts in a 1 minute 48.1, so that is highly
Great lap,
competitive.
Matt.
Oh, Kurt's having a go at you in the chat, Yannick. So that'll be interesting to watch. We'll get on board with Kurt. Actually, no, Kurt's in the pits again, so we'll see about that. Yano on his out lap there. He's carried some traffic, but of course it's only his out lap. Casper's going to run out of fuel in a moment actually, so doubt he'll be able to finish this lap, but I think he made a mistake at the start either way, so won't exactly be helpful. He's out wide to 130R. Coming to the final chicane now. Scott goes faster, 1 minute 38.4. We'll have a look at that in a moment, but we'll see what Casper does here. He stays out on track, so he's going to run out of fuel surely. But he puts in 1 minute 39.6. That's only enough for 4th. But he's going to struggle here trying to get back. But Scott there, fast lap thus far. 1 minute 38.4. Which is actually just like, what is that? That's 6 thousandths of a second faster than Terry. So that is very, very close between the top two. But we'll follow on board with Terry now, see if he's going to be able to put in another competitive lap time. Maybe poach for pole position here, provisional pole, but he's 4 tenths down in sector 1 as he comes under the bridge from the second decker now into the hairpin. Very, very slow hairpin. They're going to put it down to first gear surely. No, he keeps in second. 50 mile an hour, but he gets all a bit squirmy on the exit. Surely going to lose too much time to be able to put in a competitive lap. He might as well back off now and push later on. Kurt and Yano still yet to set a lap time. Yano's on his flying lap now, but Kurt's still in the pit lane, so I think he's just going to leave it. But we'll see about that in a moment. Yano gets a bit on the gravel there as he comes to the second deck and under the bridge now. Seems to be okay. Didn't see his first sector time, so I have to have a look at that in a moment. Cutting into the hairpin. 3 tenths up. Okay, that's good. He's pretty quick in the moment with what he said could be the default setup, but how long left of the session? We've got 4 minutes 20 left of this session as he comes into Spoon. keep it clean, kissing the curbs. Lovely, lovely line actually, I must say. But here he comes
Yeah,
now.
no, there's a slow Casper for the.
Yep. There's Casper. Casper's run out of fuel, but we're going to stay on board with Yano now as it comes to 130R. Very, very nice line, very, very quick. 186 mile an hour, pedal to the metal right now as it comes into the chicane. Very well controlled. Cool and calm. It's going to be a very quick lap. Could be a 1 minute 37. It's 1 minute 38.6. So that's P3. Looks like he lost a little bit of time in the final sector. Yeah, might as well. You've got plenty of fuel left. But Terry still P2. He's in the pit as is Scott. So I think that's their session over for now. But we'll just have to watch and see. Yoda's run out of fuel, so. Oh no, he's not. He's just on a lean mix, and yeah, he's just trying to save it, get it back to the pits. Yannick's in the pit lane. I believe you're finished, right, Yannick?
I will go out left for another lap.
Yeah, gravel all over your tires there, but we'll see. But the race though looks very, very interesting. I'm just seeing the picture from Casper. We've got the race starts going to be light rain, and then it's going to be dry after 20 minutes. So we'll see what happens. But Matt's pulled over sector 1 and 2. That's now clear. It'll be interesting. These cars are a handful to control, but it'll be interesting to see a proper display of driver ability if they're able to keep it under control.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be close, but yeah, you're gonna have to save fuel until you get to the chicane, definitely. Got Terry and Scott back out on track. They're gonna go for one last run with 2 minutes left. We'll stick with Terry for now as it comes to Spoon. Very patriotic helmet, I must say. The Dutch colours there on his lid. Very, very nice.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
What have you done?
I didn't change my tires.
Oh no. Well, that's your session over then, Yannick, I guess, unfortunately, but we'll have to keep an eye on that.
I will get the pole trust.
We'll see. But here we go, Terry coming across the line to start his lap. 2 minute 30 lap, beautiful. But here he comes now. Into the long, long sweeping right hand that never ends. It's kind of like a smaller version of Chinese T1, I believe, but not exactly. But sort of. Because he's putting a mega lap there, 1 minute 38.5, so sure he's going to do one more lap at least for our championship leader with 50 seconds to go, so we'll keep an eye on that. Terry coming through the S's now. Now coming up into the first Degner. We'll keep an eye on this. Okay, so we'll come and watch Yano in a second. Just see how Terry's doing this. Where's Yano? Okay, he's just coming across the line, so we'll watch this. He said he's a 10th up, but oh, it just misses out. 0.024 slow. Oh, nice barrier. Oh, almost flipped it as well. Solid effort. Anyway, A-star for effort, but we're gonna move on, get back on board with Terry. He's coming up into 130R now. But yeah. Oh, that was beautiful, Yano. Loved it. Your crash, I loved it. It was very exciting. Yeah. Oh, Terry improves. He's up into pole. 1 minute 38.0. So he's improved by 4 tenths there. So I'm very, very impressed. We're going to jump on board with Kurt now. Can he improve? He's 2 tenths up through the second sector actually. So will he improve? He improves, but it's only enough for second. 1 minute 38.1. So Terry looks to be on pole for this race. We're going to get on board with Scott as he's now coming along the back straight, but he's retired, so I'm not sure why that is. But he has on board with Yannick now. See where he is. Coming to 130R. But will he be able to improve? It's a very clean
I'm 8
line.
tenths faster right now.
Okay, so surely he might be able to compete for P3 or 4 at least, but a little bit scrappy on the exit of chicane by the looks of it. But across the line, so 1 minute 38.3. So that puts him into third. That's enough for third place, but we'll see where Casper's on track. Casper's still coming round, coming to the final chicane. He's P7 right now. That's very uncharacteristic of Casper, but we'll see where he puts this lap time. Oh, 37.6 was that? I believe that was enough to put Casper into pole. Yes, it was. Wow.
Nice, Casper.
Wow.
Come on,
137. 1 minute 37.6 for Terry. I mean Casper, sorry. Terry P2, Kurt P3, and then Yannick P4. And rounds up the top 4. Because that's what we do around here, top 4s. But yeah, there you are. There's your grid. Very close between second and third, actually. Right.
Oh, nice. Oh, they want me to start on dry tires.
Oh wow. That'll be interesting to say the least, I guess.
Yeah,
I think
everyone's on dry tires.
I think I just put the F1 video in the title or in the stream again. Oh god. Oh, we will see.
Really?
I think so. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading messages from the group chat, but we'll see. Oh well. Anyway, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the wet. Here in Japan, the lights are out. Great start for Casper. Terry bogs down off the line. But it looks like Chaos back there. They're scrapping for position already. Casper's away cleanly. Kurt's up in second. Terry's falling down to P4. Looks like Yannick in P3 as it is. So we're going to fall back quickly to Duco. See what? Oh, Duco's spun. Duco's spun at the back. Looks like he's got wing damage. Yes, he has. We're going to hop back forwards up the grid and see what's happening. Kurt
What
now.
the fuck? Yeah.
What's happening with Yannick? Yannick's round, so sounds like contact or. Oh, Matt almost spinning. Just able to control this. This is going to be very interesting to watch. The race is going to dry up sooner or later. But Terry's fighting again, trying to regain that P2 that he secured in quali, but the weather definitely going to play a massive part in this race. They've just got to take it cleanly and carefully. Kurt's trying to make a move on Casper, side by side through the hairpin, but Kurt can't make the position up, but we'll have to keep on watching as they approach Spoon now. A little bit on the grass on the entry, that puts him a little bit understeer into the corner, but the wet's doing that anyway, so have to keep an eye on that. But no, it looks like the opportunity's gone for now at least. But United, well, Scott, they're getting very close to the back of Terry. They're 0.9 down, but Kurt's closing in. They're both off track here. Looks like they're making their own race track right now, but into the chicane. Oh, Kurt's made up a lot of time through there. We're going to go back to the broadcast camera. Surely Kurt's going to have a slipstream. He does. Will he be able to make a move up into turn 1? Surely he's right in the toe of Casper now. What did he put out as we watch? No. Casper's gone wide. Casper's off the track. Kurt's able to get through in P1. Terry's through as well. So Casper's lost 2 positions there because of the wet weather. That's a shame to see, but surely he might be able to fight his way back up. But yeah, the wet is not fun conditions for these cars at all. The cars are such a handful to control, but as you can see on board with Yano, the cars are starting to understeer a lot now, so this will be interesting to see how skilled the drivers are and if they're able to keep the car on track. We're going to hop on board with Matt now. He's closing into Scott. The gap is 0.4 of a second, so it's getting close. Kurt's built up a second lead on Terry already, so maybe he's run away with this race already, but we'll see. But Scott looking a bit troubled in these wet weather conditions. As you'll see into Spoon, seems to get it okay, but looking fine at the moment. And just taking it so cautiously right now. We'll get the telemetry data up, and there we are. Gap's already starting to form as Casper almost spins again through 130R, but did I? Okay, I thought I just saw something wrong with Kurt's rear left there. A little bit of a glitch, I guess, but we'll see. Kurt goes fast, 1 minute 52.0, so these lap times are so much slower in the wet than in the dryers. Oh dear. That car does not look healthy anymore, Yano. What happened? Did you just go straight on, or? Oh no, looks painful. But anyway, gonna move back on with the race. Yellow flag still in sector 3. That's cleared as Yano's car has been recovered. There's a car off. Who's that? That's Casper as well again. Casper's having so much trouble today actually in the wet, so this is not the Casper we're used to seeing in the Cgprl on Fridays, but he's lost a lot of position now. He's down to P5, so last week he was saying that his race last week was the worst race he's ever had, but maybe he'll change his mind and this could be the new worst race ever for him. But anyway, yellow flag again in sector 2 as Scott and Yoda are side by side. Matt's going to try and make a move up the inside of Spoon. Contact's being made. Scott gets a little bit sideways. Manages to hold on to the car and holds on to the position as well for P3. Okay, Yano. Unlucky today, but bye. Anyway, back with 130R. Side by side almost coming to the chicane. Matt's trying to make a move. There's contact made again. They're stuck together, so that's not helpful, but Scott's managed to hold on somehow and Matt's just lost a bunch of time to him, so that's not going to help. We're going to ride on board with Matt now as they come into turn 1. A very close battle right now, so we will see what happens here. Oh, but Scott's gone out wide. He's in the gravel. Scott's off the track. Will he rejoin? He does, but where is he? He's rejoined behind, so yeah, Casper's managed to close in now on these two, so maybe a podium is still on the cards for Casper, but Matt's internet obviously playing up, seeing the AI take over a few times, but it just stops there. Through the contact made again between the pair of them, but this is starting to get a bit dangerous, I feel, with the wet weather as well. Casper trying to make a lunge up the inside as well through the first Degner. Not able to capitalize on that. And the gap has been closed again. There's only, what is that, less than a second between Yoda and Casper right now, so 3 positions separated by a second. I'm gonna head back on with Kurt now leading the race, lap 4 out of 13. We can see Terry behind him by 1.7 seconds now, so is Kurt gonna run away with this race, or will the rain make him make errors? I'm not sure if the rain is starting to ease up yet. It kind of looks to be slowing, and track seems to be getting a bit dry as traction and rubber has been laid down. Oh, Terry's got a penalty though. He's track extended somewhere. But back on board with Casper on this fight. He's going to go up the inside of chicane. No, he just has a look thinks better of it, stays behind. Kurt goes fast. Oh, Terry goes fast. 1 minute 48.9. Very, very quick lap for the wet conditions. But now again, as I said, we're on board with Casper, closing on Scott. He's going to stay in the slipstream, get into the pocket of air that's been shunted out of the way by United's car. Through turn 1, very, very slow, trying to take it cautiously. They don't want to spin the car, obviously. They also want to keep it in one piece, obviously. Anyway, I'm mumbling up my words. Terry's closing in on Kurt now. 0.6 seconds actually now, so Kurt might have made a mistake at the first corner, I presume, but we'll see now as it comes to the hairpin how close this race is actually going to be. Oh, Yannick, you're pitting. What have you done?
Nothing, and this is why I'm throwing up right now. What the fuck? Please change my front ring, it's red.
Oh no. Oh, yellow flag, sector 1.
Yeah, I wanted to crash, but I can't die. What the? This game doesn't want what I want.
Oh no. Oh dear, such a sad occasion. Goes straight on.
Thanks.
And there's the car gone. That's unfortunate to see. Oh, okay. On board with Casper again. Gap seems to be opening up between here and Scott. We're gonna hop on board with Scott now, as Matt seems to be making a few errors. Gap between Terry and Kurt still remain about the same. Terry goes faster now actually. A trailing faster lap, 1 minute 45.2. As the rain has completely stopped now, so the track is suddenly going to get very, very fast now. Still a little bit of water in the S's actually, so.
Yeah, but Terry's gaining much in the corners.
Yeah, Terry's much faster in the corner, so maybe Kurt's setup is more based upon the straights, but Terry's got a more of an overall all-round setup. The rain being flicked up from Kurt's tires and the grass as they get onto it. But we'll have to wait and see. Scott gets a time penalty, I presume, for corner cutting at the second deck, maybe. Yep. But yeah. Oh, surely Scott might make a move into the hairpin. No, Yoda defends it very, very nicely, hogging the inside line. But that's it for that attempted move, as Casper's fallen back by over a second now. So he's really struggling today on track actually. So not sure what's happened with him. Maybe it's just the weather, or maybe it's a combination of the car, the track, and the weather. So we'll ask him after the race, see what he says, but our focus must return to the race between Matt and Yoda. 0.2 of a second now, 2/10 separating these two races. Scott getting wide again as he comes into the chicane after 130R. Kurt 1 minute 42.4. Terry doesn't improve his lap time this lap, sorry. So maybe Kurt is able to start pulling away now, but again we'll have to wait and see what happens.
I think there's not much dirty air with that cast.
Oh, Scott was side by side. Yeah, I'm gonna skip to that now. So, coming to the hairpin. Will Kurt defend it? No, just takes another race on line. Casper gets a penalty.
Oh, bad corner exit.
Yeah, Terry messed that exit up, so he's lost almost half a second. He has lost half a second actually, so that's really gone terribly. I mean, that's the only way to describe it.
Casper went into the gravel, his tires are dirty. And he's now 9 seconds behind Scott.
Oh, definitely not Casper's day. Yeah, Juco's quite a way back, so. What is that? He's just coming to the bridge now as the leaders go over it. into the final chicane now for Kurt. Gonna keep an eye behind him, see if Terry can gain any time. But he's now 1.5 seconds back, so awful lap for Terry there in terms of the race. But what can I say? Scott's starting to close in again on Matt as well, actually. So 0.6 seconds. They come through the S's now, the leaders. But that battle for third still not decided with 5 laps to go. Just very close at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Four tenths now.
At the moment is Scott's right behind.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. They're almost side by side through the second part of the S's, but through the second Degner now.
Yeah, but he's much corner cutting in Degner 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's having a look.
Oh no.
He's trying to keep like. Did they make contact? I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I think so.
they're very close. It's 0.3 of a second. It's closing as well. The gap is getting smaller and smaller as Scott is in the slipstream of Matt right now. Coming to Spoon, not really an overtaking opportunity, just a time to make, just a place to make up time rather. And
Nice
gotta
corner
wait
exit.
until the
Okay.
very good corner exit. 0.2,
I think
0.1 and a half.
Surely.
Surely he's gonna make the move now to 130R.
Oh, but Yoda is weaving again.
Yoda is eclipsing Matt right now, but Yoda's gone wide.
Going wide.
Not exactly fair, but okay, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that's the same problem I had in Brazil with the MP423. Yoda was leaving. all over
yeah,
the track.
he was not exactly fair in any sense, cutting the corner or weaving. But yeah, I don't. Duke has got a 3-second time penalty. Not sure why he's cutting corners. He's not exactly gonna save his race, to be honest. But Casper goes fast, 1 minute 39. I believe that's the first one sub 1 minute 40 so far.
Oh,
but
Kurt's made a mistake. Terry's slow.
oh
Directly
wow,
behind him.
that saved him half a second there for Terry actually. So we're gonna get with Terry now into the hairpin. Will
Come on,
there
Terry,
be a
come
move
on,
made?
try it.
Round the outside for Terry. Will he try and get the cut back? He does, but Kurt just stops on the apex, so that's not going to help Kurt at all strategically, but it does prevent Terry getting past for now. The gap is 0.1 second as it comes to Spoon. Surely Terry's just going to wait until 130R at least. That's a pretty nice exit for Terry actually. Kurt wasn't that clean on the exit, but in the slipstream again. Same as Matt and Yoda, but what will happen? They're side by side now. Terry's in front. No, he's not. He's out wide again, and he's back. Kurt keeps the lead, and the battle must wait until next lap. Gap between Scott and Yoda is 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. 2 tenths rather. As it comes to the chicane. So, will there be a move made? Not quite yet. Surely the gap's too big now. It's fallen down to half a second. So, we'll see. Yoda just trying to break the slipstream by weaving all over the track. That's not exactly cricket, but we'll have to see. Casper again improves 1 minute 39.1 with the heavier fuel than qualifying. But will Kurt make another mistake now coming to the S's?
I couldn't see a mistake there.
Second Degner now, under the bridge. These guys seem to be very equally matched on pace, to be fair, so it's been good racing so far between these two. Oh, Kurt seemed to mess that up a little bit. He got a bit, well, he got on the grass on the inside, so that's not going to help him much at all. So 4 tenths now. Gaps seem to be increasing at the moment compared to last lap. If Terry's able to keep it clean and put pressure under Kurt, then surely he could win this race. But either way, Kurt's won the championship at the moment. He just needs to finish the race cleanly, bring the car home, and then he can walk away champion. Oh, look at the gap between Scott and Matt at the moment. It's closing, but not close enough. Terry's made a mistake. Sure, he's 1 second down. So what's he done there? Must have made a mistake at the chicane, but not entirely sure. Didn't see that one. Casper goes faster now, 1 minute 38.9, so it's getting faster. He's closing back into Scott actually. The gap is down to 5 seconds as opposed to
Yeah, but I think
9
he's
seconds.
too far behind to attack him.
Short, yeah, exactly. Surely it's too far back now, but
Okay, Yoda
Matt's got a
3
penalty,
seconds time
3
penalty.
second time penalty, so at the moment this puts Scott onto the podium. I'm not sure if Scott's got any penalties, but if he doesn't, he's on the podium as it stands.
Okay, I'm watching. We have a 3 second time penalty for Terry,
Okay.
for Scott, Casper, Duco, and now for Yoda. So they are.
So Kurt and Matt are the only people. Wait, no. Oh, yellow flags. What's happened? Oh no, that's Scott's round. Scott's round out of spoon, so he's retired. Not sure what's happened there, but he's completely lost the front wing. He must have gotten the gravel on the exit and then spun it. But that's such a shame. He was on for a podium, but such a shame. Putting over now in the alternate pit lane. Right, we're on the penultimate lap now, lap 12 out of 13. Will Terry be able to close in enough, or will he have to wait and pounce a little bit later? Gap's 8 tenths a second, so surely it might, well, probably is a bit too late now, but he's got a 3 second time penalty as well, so surely, oh, he won't win the race for sure, but, oh, unless Kurt makes a massive mistake and bins it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Anything to get him disqualified, Yannick. But now the gap is technically down to 4 seconds, so I don't think it's gonna work out for him. It's not exactly many battles now, but apart from this one for the lead. Obviously it's only for track position as it stands, unless Kurt gets a penalty, but there's only 1 lap to go. Surely he's going to be able to keep it together now.
There wasn't a single safety car in all races, am I right?
What, in the Cgprl?
Yeah.
I believe there might have been 1 or 2. I think we had one at Silver's at Spa.
In Brazil.
Oh, we had one at Brazil as well. I think we might have had one at Spa. I can't remember.
No, Spa was no one.
Okay.
Because then when we had a safety car, I can't talk English anymore.
Anyway, into the hairpin for the last time. 7 tenths of the second gap. Let's have a look at the fuel for Kurt. Kurt's got plenty of fuel. How's he done that? He's got 1 lap extra of fuel, so he's just going to be able to run away now. He's in rich mix. Terry's in standard and lean, but he's only got half a lap extra, so looks like the race is over. Yeah, Scott's
Really
complaining in
fast.
the chat. Look, what's happened? Oh, Kurt's weaving.
Yeah.
The gap is too big now. I think he's just celebrating his championship. So He's won the championship, surely. As he comes across the line for the last time. And there you have it, Kurt wins. Oh, he does it! Oh, he's out! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I have never seen that before.
This was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I have never seen that before. Oh my god. Wow. He didn't even cross the finish line, so... Wow.
Okay,
Oh
now
my
now
God.
he will receive disqualifying for unsportsmanlike weaving.
Yes.
But that wouldn't change anything because Scott hasn't scored points.
That's a good point.
And Casper's back on the podium.
Yeah, Casper gets on the podium because of Kurt's crazy antics there. Stuka comes across the line to finish the Grand Prix. But oh my god, what happened there?
This end. Oh my god, so funny.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. What? Just what happened? Jesus Christ, I am speechless as we see.
Yeah, me too. This was.
Wow. Wow. Terry wins the Grand Prix there, despite the 3-second time penalty. Yoda Speak in provisional second place. He's probably, well, I won't make any statements, as Casper rounds up the top 3.
Look, Kurt's complaining on.
Is he complaining? Is he having it?
No! What the fuck? Why? No!
Oh god, best end ever. I agree. Curtis, you idiot. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got 2
am,
points.
I am speechless. Oh dear. Wow.
Gerd Waldmüller with a beautiful P8.
Yes, good, Waldmüller. Good job. You guys 1 point there. Waldmüller. I'm
No,
German.
Waldmüller.
Waldmüller.
Müller. Keep it clean, Müller. Oh, but this was really the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Wow. Why? Why wouldn't he just finish the race like a normal person? Oh my god. Oh, that was funny as hell. Anyway, we'll keep you updated with the results in the championship. They'll be on Instagram later at Cgprl official. So yeah, I'll put that up later, and then we will see if Kurt wins the championship. I believe he does. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But yeah, thank you Yannick for being here. Unlucky with the race, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Despite your illness, hope you get better soon.
Thanks.
But anyway, we'll see you next time for the next race in the Cgprl next Saturday. I'm losing my marbles. But yeah, we have GPRL's normal GPRL race on Friday, normal racing. That's the final race of the season at Japan, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, close battle between me and Casper for a championship.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that one. And we've got the final race of the GPRL, CGPR, I'm losing my mind, CGPRL Championship this time next week as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one. Bye.